All right, 8th graders, this is your math interactive notebooks. Remember to decorate your cover to fit your personality if you haven't done that already. Then on the inside front cover, remember you're going to glue that envelope to serve as a pouch for pieces of your foldables that you might not get finished with in class. Then the first paper page is your title page. You don't have to have all the information that I have right here. You need two important things though. You need the name of the course, which is 8th Basic Algebra, and you need your first and last name. You can decorate it and make it more personal as you'd like to. Then on the back side of the title page is where you're going to glue your table of contents. The handout that I gave you called that the Interactive Notebook Plan, but I cut off that part because we're going to call that the table of contents. So remember, just use a few dots of glue, or you can use a glue stick if you have it. I think Elmer's glue works better. And this is where you're going to put what goes on each of your pages. The very next page will actually be the first numbered page of the interactive notebook, where your rubric is going to be pasted. You cut that out and glue that on there and put a page number 1 right there. Then on the back of page 1, and remember to number your pages at the bottom corner, is page 2. This is where you're going to cut your multiplication table out and glue that there, so that in case you need to refer to that anytime during the year, you have it right there at the front. And then page 3, don't forget to number your page, it's where you're going to cut out your table of measures. Putting a little color in here helps you recognize and see certain things, like here's our metric and here's our customary. You could even highlight the time measures up there as well and give it a title. Then on the back of page 3 is page 4. That's the page I told you to leave blank. It'll be the only blank page in our composition notebook. And then the next page is page 5 down there at the bottom. This is the start of our lesson. This is our foldable and our visuals for lesson 1-1. You want to cut out that page. You don't have to cut out each individual operation sign. You can just cut around the page so that it fits in your notebook and give it some color. And be sure to put a title at the top of what lesson that goes with. 1-1 writing expressions and equations. On the back of that, we're going to put some more visuals. Remember, this is where we're going to put our flaps. The order that you put your flaps does not matter. Notice I colored mine and I highlighted some important words on the equation ones and the inequality ones. Then I'd like for you to try to write the expression that matches that underneath the little flap. Now remember, to glue these flaps, you only want to glue the back top part of it so that it does lift up. Put the answers in pencil for me so that we, just in case you don't get that correct, we can check that in class on Monday. Now remember, it doesn't matter if your flaps are in the same order as mine. Then on page 7, this is where you'll take your first video notes, and that's your homework this weekend, is to watch the video and take notes. I would like for you to limit your notes to 2 pages, but it needs to be at least 1 page. So, and I don't mean front and back. You could just have 1 page like this. I kind of spread these out a little bit, so I went over into the back page, okay? So that's as far as you should be on your interactive notebook as of Monday morning.